Agenda for August the 4th, 2025. Commissioner Hopkins, can you say the prayer for us, please?
I can. 1 second.
Okay. And Commissioner Franks, could you lead us in the pledge?
I will.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you in Jesus' holy name. Lord, we ask you to guide us in our decision making, Lord. And we ask you to put your blessings and favor on Wayne County, Lord God. And I ask each and every one of the citizens and the commission board and everybody that lives in Wayne County to give us the wisdom to do what's right by our county. Lord, when we do what's right, everything else falls into place. And I'm just blessed to live in this county, Lord God, and I thank you every day for it. In Jesus' holy name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item we have is adoption of the agenda. If everybody good with the agenda, do we need to make any revisions? We do need to add on there to change the meeting for September. That will be under new business. I guess G,
September the 4th.
ma'am.
September the 4th.
That's what we're changing it to.
We'd like to.
Anyway. Oh, okay, G.
This meeting in September.
It's gonna be Thursday.
September meeting. We'll discuss that in a minute. Any more amendments to the agenda? Okay, I make a motion that we accept the agenda with the addition of item G, resetting the September meeting date.
I'll second that.
Any questions, comments? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCrary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks.
Yes.
Next item, called meeting minute. We need to approve the called meeting minutes for June 25th, 2025, and our regular meeting for July the 7th, 2025. Everybody has a copy of those, and we've all had a chance to look over them.
I'll make a motion, we approve both minutes.
Okay, thank you.
I second it.
Thank you. Any comments? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner McCrary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yes,
Under presentations and announcements, we have none. Citizens' concerns, we have Mr. Anderson on land division on Lake Linnell Road. You can come on up. I'm gonna read these because I wanna be fair to everybody. I know they probably don't apply to you at all, but, the chair shall enforce the rules of decorum. The purpose of the meeting of the Board of Commissioners is to conduct the county's business. Meetings shall be conducted in an orderly and respectful fashion. They are not a forum to belittle, ridicule, or embarrass county commissioners, other county officials, county employees, or others. Members of the public may speak for 5 minutes. Mr. Beaver will keep up with that time for us and only speak on the subject listed to speak on. Members of the public are expected to comply with the rules of decorum. Individuals violating any rules of the board may be ruled out of order by the chair or on a point of order made by a commissioner. A majority vote of the board shall rule on the point of out of order. An individual violating the rules of decorum may be removed from the meeting at the direction of the chair. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm here requesting a waiver to allow me to divide my farm in a little bit different manner than what I think the rules specifically allow. Per my understanding, you have an ordinance in Wayne County that says you can't divide a piece of property into more than 5 parcels, but that if that piece of property has plats or was compiled of other tracts that were of record prior to 2007, then you can go back in each one of those prior to and divide 5 per tract. Well, my farm,
You can't divide more than 5 without it be considered a subdivision.
yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
I'm-
all right.
If I misspeak,
That's okay,
you
that's
just
okay.
straighten me out. 'Cause
You're
I'm
good.
nervous up
I don't
here.
want to get a
don't
bunch of
wanna-
phone calls.
I understand, yes, sir. So I have 3
Okay.
on my farm, but, and I've sent that information in. I'm sure you've had an opportunity to look at it. So Wayne County, as my understanding, has a practice of not using flag lots. So what I have asked is a waiver to allow me to divide those 3 tracts, which, starting with 15 from those 3, to kind of use the land in a little different way, because I don't want to, if you would look at it, it's going to cram a lot of them into one of the smaller tracts. This is just a rendition of what a gentleman drew for me. I'm not representing that that's legal or accurate or anything of that nature. It's the best that we could come up with at the time. But I don't want to have 3 lots down there jammed up with small access to the dirt road. I wanted to kind of recast that over the entire farm so that it looks more like this other parcel, and it's more orderly and not crammed in with a bunch down at one end and then larger ones in the middle. You end up with the same numbers, it's just divided differently.
Looks a lot better, cleaner.
It's a lot cleaner, you don't have a lot of traffic down there on one spot, it's orderly, the lots, are, in my opinion, look better. But that's gonna require you to grant me a waiver to do that. I met with the staff, and while they don't approve anything, they did think that maybe this was something you'd be willing to consider. So I'd be happy to answer any questions or provide any additional information that I can.
I have looked at it extensively and spoken with the lawyer and Brandon and a bunch of people. I agree. A lot cleaner the way you have it. The only issue I have is the amount of traffic that's gonna be on that road, and I assume y'all have already been out on it, where he's. I'm familiar. Right. And I do want you to put in, if this approved,
Yes.
I want you to put in there, when y'all are signing the deed, to let the owners know that these roads may never be paved. So they don't come and say, well, I've been waiting on my road to be paved. Just let them know that it's a possibility that the road they're buying property on may never be
Okay.
paved.
That's a good point, because we have had people come in here thinking just because they bought it and the contractor told them, oh yeah, in 2 or 3 years they'll pave it. And they come and they've been beating us up about paving it. We got people that's been on the list for 15 to 20 years, been paying taxes. So that's a great point, Kevin. I got beat
Understood.
up yesterday for the same thing.
No problem with me on that.
Okay.
Understood. So
Yep.
just so I'm clear, Kevin, this is in my book, and I've got the one that's color coded. The one that's color coded is the one that we're seeing that's not clean.
Right,
Yeah,
that's right.
And I totally agree. This
Yeah,
looks
yes, sir.
this is
Yeah.
a lot more professional looking. It's not cut up. Just so I'm looking at the same thing
Yep,
everybody else.
that's
is looking
exactly,
at. All right.
that's exactly right.
You good, Coach?
I'm good, yes. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm the one that brought that ordinance in when I first got here.
It's good.
Well, and, you're asking for a variance.
Yes, sir.
But the thing that I'm looking at is it was brought before the commission so we could look at it
Yes.
and make sure that your variance is better than what we suggested in the ordinance. Isn't that the way to say it? Yeah, it is definitely cleaner this way. I know when the first one you had with all the driveways there, I know there was gonna be problems there. So Brandon, you want to add anything to this?
Just one thing, these are large lots, these are not 1 or 2 acre lots, these are very large, what, 5, 10 acre lots?
Some are, the smallest, I think, maybe on here, I think it was redrawn, maybe 3 acres on the smallest one, the largest one, 10.
But these are
So-
large lots, so it's not like a bunch of them jammed in there, just
Right.
jammed in.
Well, and the ordinance that we have about flagging is more for a cul-de-sac, is that correct?
30-foot lot frontage. Yeah.
That's-
Typically, you have that on.
Right, and that wouldn't really pertain to this, but it's still in our ordinance, so I don't have a problem approving it myself as long as the road department, I know with this many people traveling that road, we are gonna have more problems with it, with that road, and we'll have more maintenance on that road that'll have to be kept up. But, we don't have to vote on this tonight, if y'all need some more time to think on it.
The only thing I'm gonna ask Kevin is, you know, the suggestion you made, I think is great. It protects Wayne County. How's that gonna be legally documented so that, you know, when this board's gone in 5 or 10 years and you got a subdivision out there and those people are screaming to get their roads paved that they were promised, or you know how people are. So is there something gonna be written? I'm just asking.
I will. I have no
I don't know from
problem
a
with
legal
doing
aspect
that.
how that is.
I don't know, it can be a statement in the deed, I don't, you know, that this, you know, there's no promise or implied intent that the road ever be paved, you know,
Right.
something along those lines, because that's not my intent. I realize that it's probably never gonna be paved, and, it's a great road, they take good care of it.
Well, and you talking about it's over a mile to a
Yeah.
paved road,
Yes,
correct?
Yes,
And
it is.
We
It's a
certainly,
half a mile
we
of
couldn't,
frontage one way and a quarter of a mile of frontage the other way, and it's a mile from the highway either way.
right.
So,
And you're getting these hard questions due to past history.
I want y'all to be happy no matter what you vote.
That's
So,
right.
ask away.
You want to make the motion, or?
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
Okay.
I make the motion, we approve the variance in the ordinance to divide these lots into 14, is that correct?
Yes,
14 lots.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any comments?
Comments, yeah, I'd like for us to interject in our minutes that those roads will not be paved, that this is the stipulation we are granting the motion under.
Okay.
Regardless of whoever got what.
You got
When
that,
they come to
Madam
us to
Clerk?
pay the road, we're the one gonna have the record saying that,
That's right.
you know.
Well, and the reason, to clarify to everybody out there, normally what we have is in a subdivision, once 50% of those lots, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Beaver, once 50% of those lots are sold, the county takes over the maintenance of that road, and we require them to have a soil cement base now. We did not require that before, which helps with the integrity of the roads, with the pavement. And also, we have, Brandon goes out and looks at them, has to approve them before they can do them. He is not classified as a subdivision, and we just want to make sure that we are covered, that it's not a subdivision like Commissioner Thomas is talking about.
And Mr. Chairman, the building inspector who approves the plats, I doubt the plats have been approved yet, may be able to put a caveat on the plat that says, you know, not approved for the subdivision requirements in Wayne County, just to kind of clarify that the county's not
Very
going
good.
to take over the roads as well.
I would just get that language from a surveyor, because it hadn't been surveyed, this is just a drawing.
I
Okay,
got you. Yeah, well, when you get the survey drawn, you'll have to get it approved by the building inspector. The building inspector can, when he
Okay.
approves it, he can put that caveat on there.
Okay,
When you had the surveyor, I think they just put a note on there, like, you know, you also have, you know, if you have to do it for like benefit of heirs, have to get that notated over as well, it's kind of separate situation.
do you have anything else, Kyle, that you want? Come on now. All right, any more comments? Madam Clerk, we have a motion and a second.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCreary.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We appreciate you willing to go in and see where the ordinance did not work in your situation and straighten it out so that it is a lot more public accessible.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
very much.
All right, next item, public hearings, we have none. Old business, Omaha River and Leisure Services Authority, District 4, Jason Powell with term expiring 6/30/2025, and that was tabled from our last meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I do humbly apologize, and I ask that you will allow me to table that because I've been out of town the month of July and everything. I've been all the way from Cleveland to my brother's funeral to just Tennessee and everywhere else, so I just haven't had time to contact those people. So if you will allow me to make that appointment next time with tears in my eyes, big as teacups, I appreciate that.
I got you. Is that gonna be on all of your appointments that we tabled the last time? 'Cause-
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause we had another one for Public
Yeah.
Facilities Authority.
You're right.
Okay, so we don't have to make a motion to continue that one to be tabled, so we'll leave that one tabled. Item B, Omaha River and Leisure Services Authority, District 5, Mickey Thomaston, with term expiring 6/30/2025. Mr. Commissioner Franks?
Yes, I'd like to ask that she be reappointed and stay, she wants to stay on there.
Okay,
I'll second that.
so we have a motion and a second. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCreary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins.
Yes.
Item C, that will also remain tabled, correct, Commissioner?
Yes, sir. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay. Item D, Public Facilities Authority, District 5, Mike Deal, with term expiring 6/30/2025. Commissioner Franks?
Yeah, I make a motion, we keep Mike on there. He wishes to serve another term.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Any comments, concerns? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Franks,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCreary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas.
Yes.
Okay. Item E, Solid Waste Authority, District 5, Jeremy Dent, with term expiring 1/1/2025.
Yes, I understand Mr. Dent didn't want to serve again on this, Solid Waste Authority, and I recommend Van Lam. I make a motion that we place Van Lam in that position.
I second that. Any questions, comments? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCreary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks.
Yes.
All right. Under new business, consider and approve amending ordinance for library board and trustees. Amanda, you want to read this, or do you want me to read it?
You can read it.
That's what I thought. Okay, so in years past, there has been is this an ordinance or?
It's an ordinance,
Okay,
yes.
this is an ordinance for selecting members on the library board. The library board of trustees shall be composed of 6 members. 2 members shall be appointed by the county board of commissioners. 2 members shall be appointed by the board of commissioners of the city of Jessup, and 2 members shall be appointed by the county board of education. That's the only part that I feel like that we need to change, because the city of Jessup chose not to contribute any money to the library. The county, $150,000, and the Board of Education also gives $150,000. So what we're asking is to change this so that it reads that the board will consist of 6 members. 3 members shall be appointed by the County Board of Commissioners, and 3 members shall be appointed by the County Board of Education. In addition, these voting members, the superintendent of schools of the county shall be ex officio member of the Library Board of Trustees. The chief librarian for the library system shall serve as the secretary of the Board of Trustees. Do I need to read this about Three Rivers Regional?
No, the main thing there is that, in talking with the school superintendent, Tony Williams, in our previous ordinance, it stated that she was the physical agent for them, but she is not. That will be Three Rivers Regional Library.
Okay.
So that's changing that in our ordinance, be consistent to the way it is now, or the way it has been being.
So I make a motion that we,
Question.
yes, sir.
You should get superintendent ex officio.
Yes.
Okay, our county administrator is not ex officio as well? He's shaking his head down
That man got more to do than he knows what to do right now. Don't you want to be
there.
on
We want
another
somebody to
board?
protect our interests.
I think Commissioner Thomas, if I may add, as a former school board member, I will say that typically the Board of Education is more of an integral part with the library system. But it always has been for as long as I can remember that the county commission has also helped fund that board itself. And so I think that's one of the reasons that the superintendent has always been on there as an ex officio member.
You think quick on your feet. That's a good answer. Okay.
All right, I make a motion that we amend this ordinance for the Library Board of Trustees according to what I just read.
I second that.
Thank you. Any more comments, concerns?
No, sir.
Madam Clerk?
Commissioner McCrary?
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins?
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Franks?
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon?
Yes.
Next item is consider and approve amending the fiscal year of 2025 budget. I guess you want me to go through this one too, huh? All right, so approval to amend transit departmental budget line items from the current budget to the proposed budget. That would be the proposed would be the $67,685, $84 and no cents, correct?
What this is we received transit trust fund money, additional money, and part of that is to buy some supplies, the new building that we're gonna build, the thing to park the buses under, like a little carport area. So that's what that is. Now, we received part of the funding back in '24, but the DOT has come back and said we actually need to split it out instead of the line item budgets like we normally do. I had to set up a line item just for the Transit Trust Fund for the FY24 grant and the FY25 grant. So that's what this is doing. And the expenditures will actually come out of that.
So we've already received the revenue. This is kind of money in, money out.
Yes.
Okay.
So we also have to start constructing that building before we lose that money, right?
Yes.
What's the time frame on that, do we know?
I don't.
Within a year, within 2 years? I didn't mean to put you on the spot, you got a lot going on.
No. I don't mind answering it, obviously. So as some of you know, and especially Commissioner Franks, because he mainly more than me even, has been toting this part of the load from the standpoint that the Circle W Saddle Club out where we're wanting to purchase it's county land where we're wanting to build on it. There's an understanding that they have they have a lease. And so what's going on is this: Mr. Beaver has constructed basically an agreement so that they can go ahead and start utilizing the equestrian center. As soon as they agree on that, we're going to pull the trigger and start. We had already started, the road department had already started hauling dirt out there when they notified us that they were under the understanding that they had a lease on that property. Let me I don't want anybody to think I'm being coy, because I'm not. The issue is, they feel like that they have a 99-year lease on that property,
You're talking about Circle C.
Circle W.
Circle W.
Circle W.
The issue where that comes in is they can't provide paperwork showing where they have a lease. And then even on top of that, even if they did, from a local county government standpoint, we can't enter into agreements more than a year unless we do it through something like a solid waste authority, where they can enter into a long-term lease or agreement on behalf of the county, basically. So for those two reasons, personally, I, as a county administrator, feel like there may not be one. But at the same time, I also know that y'all would agree that we're not looking to hinder our citizens in any way. And so we're trying to do it the best way we
I
can
used to
and
ride
work this
horses
out.
there. I rode barrels, so,
Yeah.
I mean, I would, sort of have a heart for that place, and the kids and all, be able to, where our people can go and practice their horses and stuff, so. Anyway, we'll talk.
We're making it work. We're making it, it's in the works. We're making it work, and we shouldn't have any problem with getting this thing done.
Thank you.
So are you making that in the form of a motion to approve that budget change?
But the budget change?
The amend?
Amending the budget.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yes,
I'll second.
that was my motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any more comments? I did that because y'all messed me up. We have to take the vote first, or get a motion and a second, and then we do comments, but I'm good with it. We're good. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Hopkins.
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas.
Yes.
Commissioner Franks.
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yes.
Commissioner McCreary.
Yes. Item C, consider and approve voting delegate for the ACCG Legislative Leadership Conference to be held in Jekyll Island on October the 8th through the 10th. Who wants to volunteer?
Mr. Chairman, I vote that you do it.
That's what you get for roping me in.
Oh, my goodness. Well, he don't have a second yet.
Oh, second.
I know. I'm okay. I'm all right. It's gonna be cold, no bathing suit, nothing. Okay. All right, Madam Clerk, we have a motion in a second.
For you,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
And Paul's our backup, in case you're out of
They-
your pocket.
They may discontinue this leadership conference.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCreary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins.
Yes.
I'm gonna remember y'all. Next, item D, consider and approve courthouse window second phase. We have the numbers in here. I don't know if y'all have had a chance to look at it. Anybody in here has had a chance to look at? Awesome job. Above and beyond what I expected, because
And it looks nice.
Yeah, they did a good job.
money well spent and contractor well selected, because I think they are definitely above and beyond, making it look, now, you can tell they take pride in their work. So we're looking at the 197,971, oh, you done got it on the screen, okay. Anyway, this is the number, this is the second floor, more expensive because it's up in the air. They really did a quick job, I thought, a turnaround on the lower floor, but this is for the second floor. We have, kind of separated out what they're gonna be doing. Everybody can read it. The total for this second phase is $197,971 even. And,
I just stuck first phase.
Okay.
Just in case anybody.
yep,
had a
and you can
question.
see that first one has already been completed. So I make a motion that we approve this.
I'll second it.
The second phase at $197,971.00. Anybody got any comments, questions?
I just want to say, when I come back from out of town and I went and looked at the courthouse, I was so impressed. I couldn't tell, other than I could see the more shinier, the windows looked great, the doors fabulous. You know, it made me feel proud, you know, because it had got bad. So kudos to those people, they did a great job.
Yeah, as a reminder, Commissioners, this is SPOS money that's being spent on the courthouse restoration. And I'll say, I've, just like y'all, even though I was pretty confident in this company, I was absolutely impressed from the standpoint that there were a few interior doors that, when I was in the courthouse, I noticed that they looked pretty nice. And I asked one of the clerks in there, and she goes, "Oh, yeah." She said they were in here and saw the door and said, "Hey, you want us to do it too?" So at no cost, they did some of the interior doors as well. And so, I mean, they've just been a fantastic company. We did save about $13,000, just so you'll know this, that they, you know, as I told y'all before, they're a company out of Orlando, Florida. They're in the process of putting an office in Savannah, Georgia. And so when he sent me the second phase, he probably sent it last month, but he wasn't in a hurry and I wasn't either, from the standpoint, he said, if you can wait till September before we start second phase, we'll start it out of the Savannah office because we'll be complete by then. And their mobilization fee that they would charge would save us about $13,000. So that's what they'll do is sometime, once y'all approve it, if y'all do approve it, in September is when they'll start that second phase. It's Austin Historical.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any more comments, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Franks,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCrary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas.
Yes.
Next, we have Recreation Director Spec Eccles Jr. Consider and approve bids for lawnmowers. Josh,
How y'all doing?
we're good.
As you can see, we got 3 bids. Quick Cut's gonna be the lowest. I think Kevin just actually bought a lawnmower from that company. They've seemed to work with us pretty good. They've been servicing the ones we have now, helping with them. So, you know, we cut a lot of grass. We cut a lot of grass. And the ones we have now, we got 2 Skags now. They're doing pretty good. The ones we were using at the lake, we've had them for a while and they're just shot. We're putting all kind of money in them that's unnecessary.
Okay.
So we think it's gonna be time for 2 more.
So you recommending Quick Cut?
I recommend Quick Cut.
Okay.
Their cheapest bid, like I said, I think y'all approved them last time when Kevin just got one. So,
And that's
like I said, I
two-
recommend it.
that's two of 'em.
Two 72-inch Skag Turf Tigers.
Okay.
Same thing.
And I think, and you correct me if I'm wrong, Josh, one of the things they had talked about, Commissioners, is because the 2 current Skags that they have at the recreation field,
Correct.
they're gonna take these new ones and put those at the recreation field and take the older ones and move them out to the
Move 'em out
lake.
We're still gonna try to use them uptown where some of our rough areas are. We're gonna try to keep these new ones
Right.
in the better, because we still use them sometimes to cut on our fields. When our fields get too thick, our real bar won't cut on them. So we're just gonna try to keep these
Good
in better
condition.
In good condition.
Good.
correct.
All right, I make a motion that we approve the bid for Quick Cut for $31,374.00.
Second, Mr. Chairman.
Where's this money coming
That's
from?
exactly what I was,
Splost.
Lost.
lost money.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank y'all.
2, that's 2. That's,
Yes.
yes. Yeah, that's for 2 the 31, they're like 15,000
1,000 apiece.
Yes. Yep. All right, next item, consider.
Roll. Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCrary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks.
Yes.
Glad she don't have a buzzer down there. All right, we through with that one?
Yes, sir.
Next item F, consider and approve implications of House Bill 85. We discussed this before in in a work session because this does have to deal with our budget, the county budget and the one that we generate. The House Bill 85, you always got it up there, acted to reform compensation structure for Superior Court judges in Georgia. Can y'all read that, or y'all want me to read it to you? Basically, what this does is we are coupled with the state, and we have no choice as to what our state court judge and state solicitor make. I know I'm not sure on the state solicitor portion, but the state court judge portion is, there was a resolution passed before. We cannot find it where it says that the state court judge is to parallel 90% of the Superior Court judge's salary. What this means is we as a Board of Commissioners don't have any choice to this salary. The problem that I think we all discussed is when we're setting a budget, our budget does not need to be reflected on the state. Our budget needs to be reflected on the county. And the money we spend needs to be delegated by the county officials. This was taken away from us having control over it. They have given, by them passing House Bill 85, this has given us the opportunity. They had a window of 1 year for us to be able to vote on this, for us to send a resolution, if it's approved, up to the General Assembly for them to decouple the state court judge and the state solicitor. This does not mean they won't ever get a raise. What this means is we will decide what the raise is, and we will be able to do that according to our budget. As you well know, we just got through looking at the 2026 budget. We did not give as much of a raise because we had to go up on taxes. We didn't have any choice, so we did not give as much of a raise. This position right here, I can give the numbers, can't I? This position right here, with it paralleling 90% of the Superior Court judge, would increase that salary $60,000 this year. And we all talked about it. We all agreed that we feel like that decoupling this position would give us the opportunity to keep up with it. The state probably keeps up with the Superior Court judge, but they have no idea what our judge does. We know what our judge does. We can get the numbers. And this is not just our county that's doing this. This is several others. We feel like that through this decoupling, we will be able to keep the state court judge salary in line with the other counties that are close to ours. And we'll be able to keep an eye on that, and I'm sure Mr. Drawdy will be keeping an eye on it and make sure we stay in line with it. Don't get below or above, and we also look at workload and take that into consideration also. So do I have a motion for a resolution for Mr. Beaver? He will write it up, a resolution for the state court and solicitor to be decoupled from the Superior Court judge.
So moved.
Okay,
Second, Mr. Chairman.
thank you.
As I always say, most everything we do is legislatively mandated. We don't have a choice.
That's right.
I'm glad we were given some of a choice, Mr. Franklin. I hope that continues.
That's right.
I just want to say, I know Paul did his diligence to look around with the surrounding counties. And with the surrounding counties and counties that's our size, what we pay our state court judge, it's one of the highest around county currently, their salary. So you're looking at, if we have to do this mandate, you're looking at adding $60,000. And we're already paying above what the state courts are doing in our surrounding counties. So that right there is one of the reasons why I'm for this. So
Okay.
we, you know, that's a lot of money.
Yes, it
But
is.
anyway, I just wanted to say that we just ain't, we're looking what we're currently at and how we're competitive with the other counties our size and with their state court, because ours is a part-time, right? Not a full-time.
That's right.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I put that comment in.
Okay.
I'm good.
Everybody else good? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner McCrary?
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins?
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Franks?
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon?
Yes.
All right, next item, Development Authority District 5. I'm sorry, G. September meeting. Everybody pull your calendars out. I think Madam Clerk asked for the 4th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because the 1st is the first Monday, and that is Labor Day. That's why we're changing. Everybody good with the 4th of September?
Yes.
When does bird season come in? The 6th?
6.
Yeah, I think it's the 6th. I'm good with the Thursday. The 4th. Everybody else good with that?
That's fine.
Chair.
6:30.
AM or PM?
Same time,
6
6
o'clock.
o'clock.
To 6:30.
6 to 6:30?
Sound good to me.
All right, I make a motion that we change the September regular meeting date to September the 4th. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any comments, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Hopkins?
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Franks?
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon?
Yes.
Commissioner McCrary?
Yes. All right, next item under appointments, Development Authority District 5, Clay Bethea, resigned with term expiring 12/1/2026. Commissioner Franks?
Yes, let me say something about that. Clay has served on the Development Authority and the IDA for several years now, and he brought a lot of experience to that position. Matter of fact, he was serving as chairman this year, but he had served previously as chairman of IDA in Florida, where he lived before. He also had served as chairman of the county commission where he was in Florida. He brought a lot of experience, and he has some big projects going on soon, hopefully at the adjacent to Rayonier, or Ryam, and he has asked in his letter of resignation that he step down for a while. He said he would like to get back on the IDA later on, and I hope that's what happens.
Yeah, he'll be
For
sorely
sure.
missed.
If these two projects come to reality, he certainly deserves a chance to get back on the IDA, I can tell you. But who I recommend for that position is Alan Voske. I think most of you know Alan. He's with Georgia Power. He attends most of the IDA meetings now, and I think he'd be an excellent choice to fill this position.
I second that motion. Any comments, concerns, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Franks?
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon?
Yes.
Commissioner McCrary?
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins?
Yes.
Industrial Development Authority, District 5, same as Clay Bethea, resigned with term expiring 12/1.
That's right, and I recommend Alan Voske to fill that position as well.
I second it as well. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Franks?
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon?
Yes.
Commissioner McCrary?
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins?
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
All right. Item C, appoint someone to serve a 2-year term from the Board of County Commissioners for the Library Board. Madam Clerk, you had some names of people.
Yes.
call them out, or do I have to look them up?
No, hold up, I'm getting them. People interested in serving is Jim Cote, Amanda Phelps, Edna Williamson, and Mark Tootle.
Mr. Chairman, I have a couple of names as well.
Okay.
I have Becky Henderson and Chad Burke.
Okay. You want to make Chad as a
Yes, sir.
motion?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I second that. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCreary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins.
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks.
Yes.
Next is the second appointment for someone to serve and these are 2-year terms.
Yeah, the initial term will be 2 years, and then after the 2 year, y'all will reappoint, and whoever y'all appoint then would serve a 4-year
So they'll
term.
be staggered.
So we'll have staggered
Yep.
terms, yes.
I make a motion for Mark Tootle.
I'll second that.
Madam Clerk?
Commissioner McCreary,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yes.
Hey, let me clarify something. On Chad Burke, y'all talking about the senior?
Yes.
Chad back there. Okay.
We talking about the old one with the white hair.
Okay. That's what I want to make sure.
Chad with the polka dot blue shirt. If you would, send your information to Amanda. Do you already have it for Mark?
I do have Mark Toodles,
Okay,
I think,
all right,
yes.
Yep. Okay. All right, next we have one more appointment for the, to serve the 2-year term on the library board. Does anybody have a motion?
Miss Edna, she seems to be, to me, she's involved in a lot of county stuff. I mean, library stuff, school stuff. I'd like to nominate, what's her,
Edna Williamson.
Williamson.
I second that.
I'd like to nominate her.
Okay.
I second it.
All right, we have a motion in a second. You have her information, I assume?
I do.
Okay. Because she gonna ask for it, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Franks,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
Commissioner McCreary.
Yes. All right, I get to quit talking. Next item is with the county administrator. You do some talking, brother.
I don't have much. I got a picture that Kevin sent me of our new tractor with a sidearm mower to come in. Looks good. And then the other biggest issue that we've got on the board for today, of course, that all y'all know about and was told about first thing this morning is Rainier Road. I don't know, and I don't want to put Mr. Elton on the spot, but we had talked about this morning of possibly any updates, and I think Brandon and you, Mr. Chairman, have spoken with DOT. And I know this is extremely early to kind of come up with a timeline, but if you had to guess, Mr. Elton, if everything went perfect,
If I had to guess, but time-wise, I would think that if we could get the plans together, get it lit, that probably could be done in 3 months. And that's based on at least one, we've had 3 contractors talking us interested in it. So, sounds like they probably got some schedule open where they can get it in. If that's the case, I would think probably 3 months. That'll be tight, but, so maybe I should say 3 to 4 months. But it's a pretty good building.
and I will say, one of the things that Mr. Elton talked to me about this morning is in reference to, in the past, we've had basically the jointed culverts that went under that roadway. And as y'all know, even on our dirt roads and everywhere else, typically, I know they have, as a routine matter, the old 4-foot sections, Kevin. Anytime we get a chance to replace those, we do with the longer 8-foots, only because, as soon as those things start separating just over time, and that water's going through, it starts undermining our roads. And so I think one of the things that Mr. Elton is recommending is a poured-in-place box culvert So this will be something we can, when we cover it up, at least in our lifetime, we won't never have to mess with it again.
It's one structure that goes through the entire roadbed, there's no joints in it. You can get precast culverts, but they come in sections, and so every time you got a section, it's just inserted into another one. You got chance for movement, and once you get movement, then you get leakage, and then you lose your soils around the culvert, and you wind up blowing out the road and leaving the culvert sitting there. So,
And you had also mentioned about the beavers damming it up. We have to clean that out periodically. I don't know if you've ever cleaned a beaver dam out that's up next to a culvert pipe. Very challenging job to keep from messing up the integrity of that culvert pipe. A little bump can cause a leak and catastrophic failure.
That's right, and you got a lot less chance with that happening if you've got one continuous unit as opposed to joint sections. So.
That's right. I would encourage you, they have put dirt up on both sides, and we have put signage up. If you feel like you need to go take a picture of that, please go to our website. I was there for maybe an hour today, and I bet there were 40 cars came up there. They walked up there to take a picture. That's the same picture. Matter of fact, this is a better picture than you're gonna get. People are walking up, and we just got another rain here a while ago. I got 2 inches at my house. We don't know about the integrity. We have signs up, road closed. We have dirt up so people won't go around it. They're there for a reason. Please don't go around there. Thank the Lord nobody got hurt in this incident, and we don't want them getting hurt after the fact. I have been in touch with some of our state representative and representative with GDOT. They are possibly going to help us with this. I thought about this. You know, this is a catastrophic event for this section of the county. Prime example.
Yes.
When we set that budget, we left 25% in the loss. That's exactly. This is $1 million.
It could be, from a half to a million.
Okay, so $750,000. One road, right there. It doesn't take long to wipe out $5 million. You all remember when we had Debbie, all the rains come through with it, a lot of roads. So if we don't have a reserve in lost saved up for things just like this, the state may or may not be able to help us out, but they're going to try. But so if we don't have the money in our budget for this, and we don't have our loss to back it up, where does it come from?
Borrowing it from Tan.
That's right. We borrow it. So then the taxpayers have to pay interest on that.
Right.
That's why we were conservative when we were doing the budget. It's hard to explain. People say, well, you hadn't used it in years. Well, look right here. A week later, we've already got something that's going to cost, I say $1 million. Somebody write that down. He says 750,000. It's going to be close. By the time you figure in y'all's time already looking at it, marking it off, but thank y'all. Thank y'all. I'm just thankful nobody got hurt. I think we did have a private citizen that took a video of it as it was happening. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, I saw some video that Donnie Ray had, and he'd seen some water on the road, and for whatever reason decided to stop and watch it. And showed some video of the water coming up right up next to the road from the way it looked. It was taken in the dark. But and then the water started dropping, which meant that water was getting out there quick. What had happened is the soil started going from under the roadbed, and after enough soil got away from there, then that roadway all collapsed all at one time. Had that happened with the full run of water at the time, that material would have got shifted downstream somewhat. So
Right.
it was a big void under there before it ever fell.
That's right. If it was going over the top and started, the asphalt would be out in the woods, is what you're saying?
That's
Right.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all very much. So we're gonna get started on that, getting the bids, and, 'cause, I mean, we have no choice.
Brandon's working on
Okay.
plans now,
Okay.
already, so.
I'll, you wanna say something, Brandon? Come on up to the microphone, buddy. Okay. Okay. Thank y'all very much. So anyway, Bob and them this morning, over and over, they announced it over and over to try to keep people from down there, and it didn't work. So I'm asking again, maybe y'all can announce it in the morning that we've got it roped off. They've got the signs a little bit farther away to keep people from going down there and, putting themselves in danger. Because we don't know what that's going to do. The water is still flowing through there like you wouldn't believe. And I assume they won't be able to do anything until that flow slows down a good bit. But it doesn't matter. Public does not need to be down there. That's what it looks like. Screenshot it. You got it. And we'll go from there. I'm sorry, Mr. Administrator. This is your time. You go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, that's all I have.
Okay.
One other thing, you mentioned today, there's a ledge there that you can break off anytime. It actually broke off today.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just standing on it.
I ain't stupid as y'all thought I am. Okay? All right, good. Well, and I hope here in the future, once we get all our pictures, I'm sure Donnie Ray's gonna be taking pictures in case we do get some help from somebody, and maybe we'll be able to secure that area and get it in a more safer manner than what it is now.
Mr. Chairman, as soon as they sent it out, I put it on my Facebook page with the picture, and I had some good responses. People said thank you. They didn't know that, so as many people as we can let know. And they can get that picture on my Facebook page, won't they?
They can what?
They can get that picture on my Facebook.
Okay, yeah. Well, this was taken from a bucket truck. Isn't that correct? Anyway, I think they've got it lit up now, because you can imagine, this is a very dark area. There's no lights in this area, and you coming along, you'd never see that if they didn't have it marked. Did you have something else?
Just one more, and I apologize, the clerk just reminded me. We did upload, Amanda uploaded, all of the presentations that we gave to y'all during the work session and then the call meeting as well. All of that information that y'all got to see in reference to the data of the 2026 proposed fiscal year budget is up on our website now. So if anybody wants to go look at that, they can be directed to our website, and it's up at the very top where it says breaking news. Just click on the link and everything's there.
Can't be more transparent than that. All right, Madam Clerk.
Okay, in your places, you had the fund balance as of July the 31st, 2025. General fund, end of month balance, $1,312,090.97. Lost treasury account, $9,664,375.71. SPLOST 4, $4,627,459.43. T-SPLOST, $6,936,935.71. American Rescue Plan, $1,574,905.78. Revolving Loan Fund, $352,726.72. SPLOST 5, $3,698,400.88. And the budget review for June revenues was $1,684,614.39. Expenditures, $3,495,874.27. Departments with budget overages, financial administration, 17.43, countywide insurance claims. Juvenile court, 5.92%, court reporters and internet. Sheriff, 4.13%, technical services, tracking, and property and liability insurance. EMS, 30.45%, purchase of the ambulance. Street lights, 3.42%, increase in price. Wayne Service Center, 12.15% was property and liability insurance. Buildings and plants, which is the diversity, Pineland Mental Health, and the Health Department, 8.84%, property and liability insurance. DFAX, 29.72%, property and liability insurance. Transit, 0.42%, property and liability insurance. And tourism, 30.70%, hotel motel tax. The property and liability insurance was just a one-time expenditure. And then the hotel motel tax is a wash because whatever revenue is received, we turn it over to the tourism board. And then the internet fee for the juvenile court will go away since the secretary has moved to Tracy Brown's office. And that's all.
Thank you. Y'all didn't used to get this, did you? It's a, you know, people talk about transparency, and if you get on Facebook, I feel sorry for you, because, I mean, they just want to bash everybody for everything. Right here, all the departments that are over, even down to 0.42%. I mean, come on, Amanda. Anyway,
They're over.
I got you. Down to 0.42%. We know about it.
And we know what it's for.
That's exactly right. So there's no more, I know when I first started, we would have some budgets way over. Had no clue what the money was for. Now we get a month-to-month, a review, and we know exactly what it is. So we're not guessing what it is. We know a lot of these are from property and liability, which is I mean, y'all don't have any control over that. So we don't look at you and say, oh, you over 29%, but we know where it came from. And that's what we do, is we try to keep up with it rather than wait until the end of the year and trying to figure out where it all went. All right, thank you. Is that all?
That's all.
Next, items with commissioners. Commissioner Thomas.
Yes, I want to thank our county administrator for the fine job he's doing, and for preparing a budget that we did have to work real hard at reducing, because it already cut it pretty good. And Amanda as well. And I want to commend you commissioners. Several years ago, we had to raise the budget by meals, and that was a shock to everybody, and everybody was in here wanting blood and everything else, and wanting everybody out of office, and trying to tell them that we kept kicking the can down the road, and after a while, that can turned into a 50-gallon drum, and so I appreciate you not doing that, and you have a few people that's bashing us right now on Facebook. I call them Facebook bullies. But guess what? I got a year and a half left in my term. I don't care. I'm gonna say what I want to say, okay? So I told these Facebook bullies, I said, I commend this Board of Commissioners for not kicking the can down the road and keeping taxes low. We have no control over inflation, legislation, or tariffs. But the county tax increase won't exceed certain increases imposed on the taxpayers by other governments in 1 month. I won't call no name. And so, I digress.
Thank you. Mr. Hop.
You stole everything that you were talking about. It's just proof, you know, like with 30% here for the purchase of the ambulance, you know, this road happening, you know, all the extra work that we had to put in when we had all the storms and stuff. People are not considering all that. And, you know, I went ahead and posted the link to our, so that the public is looking at everything. They've got all the numbers that we've got. Because a lot of them won't go to our website, or they make excuses about it. And, you know, we're being called liars,
Thieves.
Thieves, you know, good old boys. And I'm like, these are from people I don't even know. And then there's some people that I know, and I'm like, how you ain't even looked at any of the information, and you over here being very disrespectful. And it's unbelievable to me that grown folks act the way they do. And I commend, chattering on a little bit of what you're saying. It ceases to amaze me that people that know what we passed the SPLOST for, and know that it's that 1 penny, what it's limited, it can be used for, the loss. Yeah, and they still get on Facebook and act like we're just raising taxes, and these people know that it can only be spent on certain stuff. and this has nothing pertaining to what we're doing with our budget. It just amazes me. I will say this, the senior citizen, how we coming, the senior citizen feed center, how are we coming with that? The building?
We're fixing to, probably, hopefully, I think the biggest, I don't want to say holding us up, but as soon as Kurt gets through with the second half of the roof at the equestrian center, they're gonna start putting the, forms up for the foundation on the senior center.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
I know you wanted to ask that question. That's all I got.
Okay. Commissioner Frank.
Yeah, I'd like to comment on the budget and say that the budget process was really good. I didn't really agree with what we done, but I did vote for it because our people have worked hard to put it together, and I thought they did an excellent job at for the first time sitting on here. I mean, the way they presented the budget to us was really outstanding. Y'all were sitting in here, and some of you saw the slides. I mean, they had slides for every page and to kind of document and show what we were trying to do. And so I want to say thank you for the process, and I think next year hopefully it'll be a little different year. We can do something a little different. But I just say it rained at my house Saturday evening. It rained hard. It rained over 3 inches in 90 minutes. That's a flash flood. That's about as hard as it can rain, an inch in 30 minutes. That's about as hard as it comes. And we're kind of lucky we didn't have more roads messed up, to be honest. If our county road crew hadn't done a good job beforehand, ahead of time, we probably would have had a mess. So hats off to them for doing a good job.
I don't have anything.
You ain't gonna say nothing, are you?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna also comment on that. Drew would probably be one of the best people to call if you had a question about our budget, because he was here the whole time. I have talked to several of my constituents, and I don't do Facebook that way. I don't listen to all that stuff, don't want to hear it, because we, as a board, go by the facts. I had an old commissioner call me, and I was explaining to him the difference in the way we do things now. And I don't think he really followed it, but he certainly was floored at the difference. The way the board used to work, correct me on any of this, feel free to, they set the millage rate, and then in December they set the budget. That's, any businessman should be shaking their head right now. That's not the way you do it. So now, through Amanda and Paul and their dedication to Wayne County and us as commissioners, last year or the year before, we cut $1.2 million out of that budget. We required them, I think it was 2 months after you got in office, we were hounding him to get the department heads to turn in a budget for the following year. That way, you know the necessities of what we need for the next year. That way we can set the millage rate accurately. We're not guessing at anything. We plug the numbers in. A lot of people said, well, furlough the workers. They had a lot of comment. And it's easy because all of these people I've talked to, I hadn't seen them in a meeting. If you don't come to every meeting, you can miss one meeting and not get something and throw it completely out of context. When you come to all the meetings or contact the commissioner, you're able to get accurate information. We don't work off of a tan. We don't borrow money to get through the year. That's $150,000 to $200,000 saving a year on interest that we used to pay. Right when I got in office, all this was still going on. We have totally, I'm gonna say, revamped the way this county runs. A lot of the people, like I say, I don't go on Facebook, but people like to call me and try to get me riled up about it, and they tell me certain things. But I said, that's not right. That's not the way we work anymore. You can look at the 25 budget all you want to, but we're already done with it. We're in 26 now. They talk about the reserve that we have. You can look, lost, that's what it's for, is to lower the millage rate. We took money out of lost to lower the millage rate. We did just what we were supposed to do. We have an ordinance that says, it's an ordinance, right? Policy. We have a policy that says we are to keep 25% in the lost account for things such as road failures, things like that. Otherwise, we start borrowing money. We did not create that policy, but it was a good policy, and we follow whatever policies. And if you'll notice on here, such as the library, if something's not right, we change it. We don't just break that policy or rule or whatever it is. We change it, and then that way it's in the minutes, and it is established that that's what the standard rule is going to be from then on until the next commission comes in. If they want to change it, they can change it. But they're going to have to change it because we changed it. Just know, every one of us up here, when we were talking about it, and we saw the numbers for 2026 due to inflation, ARP money, the ARP money we had, we were able to utilize road department. Y'all benefited a lot from ARP money. Their little items are not like lawnmowers. There's a $250,000 and plus on them. Don't be smiling, Sheriff. Them sheriff's cars are expensive. But
Sheriff benefited too now.
that's exactly
Yep.
right. We all benefited from it, but what we need to know is that money is gone. We don't have that luxury of taking that money out anymore of there. So now it has to come through the general fund, so we all realize that. They have a 5-year plan. We had even talked about pushing some of the things down the road. I mean, everything, we bucked on it to try to find a way to get around it. And we decided that I'm sorry, Mike, I know you want this to be a quick meet. We found out that if you push it down the road buying an excavator or a tractor, you know where that money goes? Next year. Because that piece of equipment is still tore up or costing the county money or costing man hours. I know how an excavator is. When the hydraulics or the turntable's not very good, it slows you down. If we had not kept up with the equipment and got good working equipment for the road department, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, we would still be cleaning up from Helene.
Yes.
With that front end loader y'all had, didn't even have a clamp on it, did it? The new ones. Anyway, just to say, nobody on this board, we all knew what'd you call them, people on Facebook? Bullies. Yeah. We all knew the bullies were going to come out when we knew we were going to have to go up. They don't only bash us, it's our families. Our families have to listen to this mess and go through it. They know us. Our friends know us. But the bullies don't know us. And they know our friends know we're trying to do what's best. And we're even willing to take a beating from them 20 people on Facebook that have no clue what they're talking about because they didn't show up to a budget meeting, not one. And now they're going to come up here and try to explain to us how we need to run the county. I urge you to go online. All the information is on there. Look through every bit of it. Come prove us wrong. Because we didn't leave a stone unturned, every one of us. We did not leave one stone unturned. One avenue that we could have taken to have lowered it. We didn't set it at 1.371 or 1.369. We set it at 1.3637 for a reason. Because that was all we needed, and we couldn't do with less.
That was to the penny.
That's right. That's exactly right.
We didn't want to go up no more for no cushion, no nothing. That was to the penny what we needed.
So anyway, if you get the opportunity, urge somebody, if they are totally upset with the commission, urge them to go to our webpage and pull it up and spend a couple of weeks going through the budget and see what you come up with and let me know. Do what?
Or run.
Yeah, or run for office, you know. Now that Facebook's on there, people ask, you know, who's gonna run in my place, Commissioner Thomas's place. Those are two vacancies that are available. But let me tell you, you gotta take your heart off your sleeve, because people are gonna bash you for no reason. You don't have the opportunity to defend yourself, because they're gonna do it behind the black doors of Facebook, so they can hide, and they don't have to come out and tell you. Because when they come to the meeting, we're gonna be able to explain it, because every single one of these has been through that. I've been through it 7 times myself. They've all been through it a couple of times, but we all know the numbers. We know why we had the numbers. We're not gonna sacrifice a 1.37 mil increase to sacrifice the services that we know need to be provided to this county. And that's including EMS, police, ambulance, fire, everything. And you can't cut it out. You cut salaries, they're gonna leave. We're not gonna be able to provide those services. We're not willing to sacrifice that. No matter what anybody says, we're gonna make sure. If we didn't know the numbers, I would be questionable, but there's no doubt. Also, I want to thank the appointments, all of these appointees. These guys up here know how hard it is to get somebody to fill an appointment. We don't fill, before people would just get whoever, we don't fill those appointments. We try to get people that are going to be active in these boards, show up to the meetings, try to go to them, try to be a part of it, try to be beneficial to whatever board, whether it's IDA, library, solid waste, whatever it is, we try to get somebody that will fit that and has qualifications to benefit that and their expertise in that. I just want to thank you myself personally for those. I don't care which board you're on. I thank you for being on it and doing your due diligence and trying to get the, be a help to Wayne County. Because if we fill it with somebody that doesn't want to do anything or show up to meetings, we just wasted a spot. So thank you.
Can I say one thing?
Nope. Nope.
He wants it down.
Yeah.
Come
All
on.
right, go ahead. I'm done.
What all these guys have said about the budget is so true, but there's a lot of people upset, but we have 2 meetings, actually 3 meetings scheduled. There's a meeting on the 18th of August at 9 o'clock. There's one on the 18th of August at 6 p.m. And there's a meeting on the 21st, and I believe that meeting's at 6 p.m., right? I invite everybody that has a problem with this budget to come.
9:30.
I think it's at 9:30.
9:30, excuse
The
me,
21st.
on the 21st at 9:30. I invite everybody to come to the meetings, ask your questions. It'll be open meeting, right? You
Yes.
take questions.
Public hearing.
It's a public hearing.
We want to be as transparent as possible. And it's a good time to you to get any answers, any questions answered. That's all I had. Thank you.
I saw Bob and Drew both writing when you were calling out those dates. Allie, I talked to her in the parking lot before this. Their computer experts the vendors are having problems getting the computer to accept the 3% from the homestead exemption. So those dates may change, so I wouldn't send them out yet. No, they're official, but if she can't get the vendor to straighten out the computer system, I think they graciously gave us till Wednesday. So I would wait until Wednesday to pass those dates out, because if they are in there, I can assure you she'll have them in there. But I just wanted to catch y'all on that, because those may change. She's going to let me know. How about this? As soon as she lets me know, I'll probably be the first one she calls. I'll call y'all and let y'all know that it's on. Okay? I make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
Second.